My name is Martin Rogers of 161 Park Road West, Rosyth. I'm copying this film as part of the Carnegie Dunfermline Trust's 20th Century Dunfermline project. Although it doesn't fit neatly into any of the project categories, it seemed a worthwhile bit of film to put into the local history archive. I retain the copyright of it. The film was taken on the 17th of November 1968 and shows the stretch of dual carriageway between Rosyth and Dunfermline as it then was. It was prompted by the fact that the town council were going to cut down a number of the trees along the road, and I think it's on the return leg that you'll see that had started to happen. I was chauffeured for the occasion by my brother Colin. We begin the journey in the service road on the east side of King's Road, driving northwards. You can't do this now because it's one way, but in those days it was legal. Coming on to King's Road and turning into the junction with Queensferry Road. In those days Queensferry Road had the through road, and King's Road was a T-junction with Queensferry Road. And now coming up towards the Holt Railway Bridge, which was a single carriageway bridge, but you'll see there the roadworks are in hand to make it into a dual carriageway bridge. Coming up to the Retrieve roundabout now. Round the roundabout and up the dual carriageway. We stop here briefly just to have a look at the Welcome to Dunfermline sign, which there it is. Just on our left there, those twin sort of turrets are the gateway into St Margaret's Stone Farm, and shortly after that, although probably difficult to pick up, there is actually St Margaret's Stone. I think it's probably just there. And we're now just past the point where there's a roundabout to allow access into the Bank of Scotland Card Services and Dunfermline Building Society. We're heading up the dual carriageway now. On the right hand side is the Retrieve playing fields. That's the bungalow on the left hand side that was associated with Ferguson's Rose Nurseries, if I remember rightly. Now I imagine is where the roundabout is, to allow access into the King Mall and come back down again. So here we are about to turn round, well, you won't see it on camera, and we're now going back, heading south past the Cottage Inn. And you'll see already the signs of the trees being cut down on the left hand side here, and the lighting columns that were being put up in their place. It was felt that the lighting columns couldn't be effective while the trees were there. So we're now coming down past Pitcorthy. At the time of the first stage of the development, where the roads along off the dual carriageway, such as Cypress Grove, Beech Grove and so on, where that car's coming out is an access that was formed into Beech Grove, which was the access into the Pitcorthy estate until the roundabout was built. We're now running with the golf course on the left hand side, and again you'll see evidence of the work going on to remove all the trees down here. There's the entrance into Retrieve playing fields, and Alexander's red bus coming both directions. And where the end of these trees are on the left hand side is basically where the roundabout is nowadays into the Dunfermline Building Society. Over the crest of the hill, more evidence of trees having been felled there. Coming into Rosyth over the Halt Railway Bridge again. The sticker in the bottom left hand corner, if I haven't mentioned it already, is a Save the Argyles sticker. That was at the time when they were going to abolish the Argyll and Southern Highlanders. We're turning now into King's Road. See the petrol station on the left where Tesco's now is, and we're turning back down the service road that we started off from. This is some of the housing being built in the Primrose area. My guess is that this is going along Gill Way, and turning round the corner, again still in Gill Way, and straight ahead of us are the houses in Forker Avenue. I'm afraid it's not possible for me to place these houses. This is one of the roads leading up to join Primrose Lane. Not sure which one it is. I think we're now going along the housing road in Primrose Lane.